Hi everyone, it's Hayes, and in this video I'm going to be putting all of the screenshots and parts of trailers we have to try and theorise what will happen in Gang of Secrets, which is going to be on this Saturday. However, this is all speculation, so it's not going to be 100% accurate as I don't actually know what will happen, so maybe none of this is correct, but I also may inadvertently end up spoiling parts of the episode for you if some of it is correct. So, the episode seems to start here with Marinette as Aquabug in her bed. She looks extremely tired and she hasn't de-transformed from a fight, which is a little odd as she'll know how tired Tiki will be. At the same time, Julika, Rose, Milen and Alex are all over at Alia's place and they're talking about the situation between Marinette and Luca. It seems that the five girls decide to go over to either cheer Marinette up or perhaps try to convince her to try again with Luca. However, before the girls leave, they decide to make Marinette a bracelet. We've seen in another screenshot that Marinette is wearing this bracelet, and Milen is holding it here, and the colours seem to represent each of Marinette's girlfriends. So I think they may make it because they know she's going through a hard time right now, and they wanted to know that they're there for her, and in this shot it does seem like the girls are all holding something small, like a bead. The girls go to Marinette's, seemingly unannounced, as Marinette seems a little flustered, and she has constructed a cardboard doll's house to hide the miracle box. Rose almost discovers it, and Marinette won't tell them what she's hiding, so they all get very hurt and all leave. They go to the park and get even more upset. We can see that Alex is holding the bracelet, so it seems they didn't get a chance to give it to her yet, or Marinette rejected it, but I don't see why she would do that. They all get akumatized at that point into Lady Wi-Fi, Reflector, Princess Fragrance, Timebreaker and Horrificator. Furthermore, we can see that Marinette isn't wearing the bracelet in this clip, which is after they've left. She looks really upset, and I'm unsure if these next shots are from this episode. I feel like they might be, as she looks just as upset in the previous clips from when she's by her desk. However, she has moved to the bed by this point and is no longer at the desk, so I'm not sure. She gets really stressed and transforms because her life as Marinette is too complicated as she has to lie to everyone. It's unclear how things unfold from here precisely, but it seems that Chat Noir takes on Reflector, Princess Fragrance, Timebreaker and Horrificator largely on his own, and Ladybug goes for Lady Wi-Fi, and through both Marinette and Alia's efforts, Alia manages to break out of Shadow Daddy's control, which gives him a really bad headache. I personally don't think the headache is from the Peacock Miraculous failing. Natalie usually coughed when she fell ill and not have headaches, but again, speculation. It's not clear where exactly Alia and Ladybug are when Alia breaks free from her Akuma, but it seems that once she does, Ladybug gives Alia the Fox Miraculous, as there are still 4 other villains, so they need some help. I'm unsure if Ladybug, now she's the Guardian, is able to take Miraculouses out of her yo-yo without having to go and get them from the Miracle Box. We've seen her store things in her yo-yo before, like the Horse Miraculous and Star Train, but she put it in there herself. Perhaps her yo-yo is now connected to the Miracle Box now that she's the Guardian, which would just make her whole life easier. There is also this section that takes place at the pool, and it's unclear whether this happens before or after Alia breaks free, as we can't really discern much from the background of the scenes with Alia breaking free. However, as always, Ladybug and Chat Noir always win because this is a kids show. That's how it goes, and Marinette heads home. Her 5 girlfriends try again and they all hug her and then give her the bracelet. In this clip, if we zoom in, it doesn't look like she's wearing it. The colours look really bright on the bracelet, so I feel like we'd be able to see it if she was wearing it. The other girls head downstairs. Maybe they're going to hang out in the lounge since there's more space, or maybe go to the park. And Alia is about to go too, but Marinette makes her stay. She starts crying, and I feel at this point Marinette is either going to try and get Alia to understand how tired and stressed she is, or tell her that she's Ladybug. Marinette really needs someone in her corner, and even though Alia won't be able to truly understand what Marinette is going through if she tells her, Alia can emotionally support her and maybe be used as an excuse for why Marinette is always disappearing. She can now always say she's hanging out with Alia and it'll be believable. As I am a writer, I do partly feel that this may be too soon in the season for a reveal like this. However, if Marinette waits until the end of the season to tell someone, I feel like she would realistically have a mental breakdown by that point because of all of the pressure on her. It's also possible that maybe Marinette gives Alia one of these new charms. Marinette definitely has this new ability by Furious Fu, which is episode 6, but the new ability wasn't in Truth or Lies, so Marinette obviously gets it at some point. She and Alia maybe work out together how to do it. Marinette did say at the start of Lies that she and Tiki were trying to work out something from the grimoire, so maybe this was that. Alia could also hopefully help Marinette make a better hiding place for the Miracle Box. We've also heard some dialogue of Marinette saying "I am Ladybug" in a trailer, but we don't know what it's attached to. She could be maybe saying this to hype herself up and it's in a different episode, but she also could be saying this to Alia as she sounds upset and defeated, which fits Marinette's mood for this episode. I think Alia will either laugh it off and assume Marinette is lying, laugh about it and then believe her, or reject her. I feel that the first option is the most likely, in that she'll laugh it off and not take Marinette's lie too seriously, but I feel that Marinette really needs someone in her corner this season. She needs to tell someone sooner rather than later, and if it's not Alia that she confides in, I feel that maybe Ladybug will start hanging out with Chat Noir more. Even though Ladybug isn't aware about all of the pressure on Chat in his civilian life, he is the only one who can come close to understanding all of the pressure on her. However, like I said, the majority of that was speculation, and if a new screenshot is released tomorrow, it might change this completely. There wasn't a new screenshot last night, and after looking on Twitter for a bit, it seems like Gloob, who are the network releasing them, were facing a bit of backlash for releasing so much. Whilst I would agree they're definitely releasing a lot, I enjoy piecing together the episodes like this and making theories. However, I don't know if there'll be a new screenshot tomorrow or any more for the time being. So yeah, that's why there wasn't a new screenshot last night. Let me know what you think and I'll see you in the next one.